Well, it certainly might seem like the political ads have been running for years now, but Election Day is finally here. 224,000 Mainers have already turned in absentee ballots. A lot more people obviously will head out this morning to the polls and vote in person.
And we have team coverage this morning with Alex Haskell in Bangor and Hannah Yashivi in Cape Elizabeth. We start with Hannah, who's outside one of the many polling locations around the state at Cape Elizabeth High School. Good morning, Hannah.
Hi, good morning, Lee and Sharon. Good morning, everyone. If you waited to cast your ballot today on Election Day, depending on where you live, polling locations across the state open from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., and they all close by 8 p.m. Cape Elizabeth High School behind me, for example, opens at 7 a.m. All of the poll workers here in Maine are trained to make sure the elections are safe and secure. Many Maine towns and cities have important issues on the ballot this year. Key races this midterm election for Maine voters include governor, both of the state's U.S. House seats, and many local races. If you haven't registered to vote, don't worry. Maine has same-day voter registration, meaning you can register and cast your ballot today. Donna Lamberth is a poll worker for Cape Elizabeth. She says the voting process and system here in Maine is fair. Here's why she decided to volunteer during election season.
It was actually the 2020 presidential election that prompted me. And like so many of us, I was hearing things about, negative things about our election process. And, as a manager, I was doing a lot of work around process and information security. And I have been so proud to be able to tell my friends and family how good our processes are in Maine and how every vote counts.
Donna tells me you can't complain if you don't participate, and once all of the polling locations here in Maine close by 8 p.m., the counting starts and the results will start coming in once every single vote is counted. Now I'm going to send things up to Alex Haskell, who's at the Cross Insurance Center in Bangor. Good morning, Alex.
Hey, Hannah, good morning. Yeah, polls are set to open here at 7 o'clock. And before today, we spoke with Bangor City Clerk Lisa Goodwin, and she has some things that she wants voters to keep in mind today, no matter where you live. First, she recommends, no matter where you live, get to your voting site early if you can. She says between 4 and 8 p.m., when polls close, is when it's really busy and the lines are long. It's also a good idea to look over a full sample ballot before you go out to vote, so you're aware of just everything that's on it. And you can go to maine.gov to get that sample ballot. I also spoke with Goodwin about safety at the polls. She says this is an issue the city always keeps in mind every election day.
We've done some assessments at the Cross Insurance Center to make sure that what we have laid out for the voting area is safe. We have 2 police officers on duty all day on election day, so there are people there monitoring.
And Goodwin adds she expects to be able to start counting those ballots around 8 p.m. tonight or shortly after. Live in Bangor this morning, Alex Haskell, News Center, Maine.